You might need to help me here.
But just use that video and look in your phone for the comments if you can't figure it out right now. That's what you have to do.
All right.
You have to shut it off.
It's okay. Yeah, what up, peoples? Give me a minute. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. I hope everything's good. TGI Fridays. Al York Sports. We only about 4 or 5 minutes late. No biggie. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking off my phone so I can see who's tapping in. Because for some reason I can't see it on a new device. Sandra, what's going on? Sandra in the building, I see you. Brian Ford in the building, I see you. New device, guys. You guys got to work with me, man. Yeah, I had to spend a little money, but I need time to understand how to work with it. Let more people come in, then we're going to start the show. Now, Sandra and Brian, can you hear me? Yeah, Jeff Gerson. Okay, Jeff said I sound real good. Ronald Ortiz is in the building. Like I said, guys, new device, you got to work with me. First time ever I use this computer. So I'm looking at the names on my phone because I can't see it on a computer. I don't know how to mess with it just yet. Alan Vasquez in the building. Steve Levine in the building. I'm going to keep repeating that I'm dealing with a new device, so you guys got to work with me. I never been no computer freak. Never. I was a street freak, but never a computer freak. Let me let some people more come in, and we got a big show for you guys. Yeah, Alan, Louisville. I need Louisville. Let's get them, baby. Okay, guys, so like I said, TGI Friday, y'all already know what it is, man. Before I start the show, I want to give a special rest in peace shout out to my boy Lawrence Certain, who passed away within the last 2 weeks. I just got notice he used to work with me on the graveyard shift. And I just recently found out that he passed away. So I want to put my head down for Lawrence Certain for like about 5 seconds. Rest in peace to Lawrence Certain. We loved you up in the graveyard shift, dog. And it hit home so hard that I was already kind on the verge out of graveyard. But that was the cherry on top. Like when that happened, that was the cherry on top, because I can't do graveyard no more. It's killing me. I can't sleep. I'm like a vampire. I sleep in the daytime, and I had to get up out of graveyard, man. And let me see some more names so I can keep shouting you guys out, man. Miss Kinsu in the building. Douglas Bender in the building. I got to look at my phone, y'all, because like I said, new device. You know, I barely know how to work with it, man. Yeah, what up to everybody, man? And like I said, let's start the show. Then I'm going to get back to the comments. I got to use my phone for something else. But let's start the show. Give me 1 minute. Once I get this locked down, we going to rock, man. I got MG in the building, Sportsbook Jeff. We're going to rock. Give me a minute, guys. Yeah, Al York Sports. The raw truth. Open sessions and giveaways. TGI Friday. No drinking and driving is the fucking law. I'm getting amped up, because this computer shit is already fucking with me. I gotta fuck with my phone to understand who the fuck is watching me. It should be like that. I should have indications already. But it's all gravy, but we gonna rock this shit anyway. Y'all know how the fuck I get down. Let me switch it up. Let me get back into the Facebook, and then I'm gonna talk. Give me a minute, because I gotta see. Give me a minute. I know what to do. I gotta see who's tuning in and everything. Okay, guys, let me take these off right here. Like I said, rest in peace to my boy Lawrence Certain. That hit home. And everybody stay healthy, stay safe, especially when you get older, man. You know you got to live smarter, man. And I'm going to leave it like that, man. Rest in peace, Lawrence Certain. Let's start the show. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. the more the merrier. Y'all keep tapping into the YouTube. It's highly appreciated. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York, Nueva York. Shout out to Syndicate Radio TV, my boy Dino. Dino, I didn't forget you. I'm hitting you with the Saturday. I know you wanted Sunday, but it's just too much for me, brother. So I'm going to give you whatever I get up on Saturdays. Work with that, brother. Also, shout out to Price Tag Entertainment. Let me put that in front of the joint. My boy Prue. Prue, you already know what it is. Hard work pays off. You need instrumentals. Hit my man Mech One. You already know Mech One, the instrumental king. Shout out to Dwayne Beeman. Dwayne Beeman's having a fight September 24th. Make sure you go to his page, see what's going on, see how can you watch it. Or if not, I try to get that information for y'all. Dwayne Beeman fighting on the 24th. Need advertisement, hit me up and I'll hook you up. Like I said, the instrumental, see my man Mech One. And my giveaways, guys, I need more people. Tell another person, the more, the merrier. I would like to extend to a 3 giveaway. We've been doing 2 for many months. Let's try to extend it to a 3. Okay, let's start the show, guys. I'm going to start off with a controversy topic. The Phoenix Suns ex-owner, Robert Sarver, suspended. He was first suspended 1 year and fined $10 million. Investigations finds conduct clearly violating the workplace. So he got caught using the N-word multiple times. Multiple times. So from my understanding, they gave him a lifetime ban today, which is only right. The only people that should be using the N-word is the N people themselves, like myself. And we can't really throw it out there, but it makes sense when we use it instead of an owner who probably never had it in his vocabulary unless he's talking smack about individuals. When we use it as love, when they use it, you already know it's prejudice. So that's good they banned them. Good for him. Go see that dude from the Clippers that they also banned. Next subject. Detroit Lions center ruled out versus Washington. Frank Ragnow because of injury, groin and foot. So if you bet in the Lions, you got to understand they're missing their starting center. Be careful because he's a key part to what they do offensively. Other news. Los Angeles Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert has fractured rib cartilage. So though he's day-to-day, you got to be careful, especially him. He's a young boy. You know these linebackers are coming for them ribs. You know that. The word is out. They coming for him. So if you're the Chargers, you might want to tread lightly and don't put him out there like that where he's got to constantly be in like this and they hitting him in here. Because one more hit, he's probably out for the season. Be careful, Chargers. You're 2-0. You got too much to lose. Other news, Seattle Seahawks. Super safety Jamal Adams cannot get more bad luck than what he's getting, dog. Like, this guy got superior bad luck. It's just sad how much bad luck he got. He's injury. He gets the bag. He's a great safety, but he can't stay on the field. And now he's out for the season. Quadricep tendon. And let me tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised if he retired because it's injury after injury. Other news. MLB just celebrated Roberto Clemente Day yesterday. Salute to the MLB for respecting a great man, a Hispanic man, and giving him his day. God bless to the MLB. God bless for everybody who participates. Rest in peace, Roberto Clemente. Other news. The rich got richer. Atlanta Braves just got back Ozzie Albies, an all-star second baseman. He is going to boost up that lineup. That's already boosted up. The champs are ready to make their run, and it's going to be on in Atlanta. The only thing I knock on Atlanta is when they got rid of Freddie Freeman, they got rid of their leader. Or when he left, their leader left. They don't have a true leader, but they got a bunch of good players over there, and they coming. That's all I got to say. So if you're a Mets fan, be ready because the Braves are coming. Other news. San Francisco running back Elijah Mitchell is out for 2 months, sprained ACL and MCL. So That don't surprise me. Every year, Frisco first 2-3 weeks, multiple people get hurt constantly, just like the Chargers. It's just every year it's the same two teams that guys are constantly dropping. Other news, my Cowboys, Dak Prescott, is going to be out basically 6 to 8 weeks, if I'm correct. To be honest with you, I'm not happy with Dak. I think he's just not a good fit with the Cowboys. I made up my mind. I don't care how many good games he has every other game. My time, I just think it's time to trade him if you can trade him. I mean, not now because he's injured, but if he come back and he does good, trade him, get the right man for the system, the right man for the team. Dak Prescott is not the right guy. Other news. Pittsburgh Steelers lost linebacker T.J. Watt, but he avoided surgery, but he's still going to miss 6 to 8 weeks. T.J. Watt, another guy who's becoming very injury prone, a hell of a defensive player, but if you're not on the field, you're not helping your team. So he better get his shit together because he's always injured. And we got the free picks coming up on the later part of the show. And Notre Dame Fighting Irish QB Tyler Buchner, ready to have shoulder surgery. He also is going to be out 4 months. So now you see how tough football is because all these guys are getting injured out for the year, 6-8 months, 6-8 weeks in just the second game of the season. That's how real football is. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get Mark Guillory in, but try to get in, dog. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to see if I can do it through my phone. But hopefully if I do it through my phone, it goes through the computer. Mark Guillory, where you at? I couldn't do a rough draft, man. I just took a chance, man. I might have to do the show on my own today because until I learn it. Hold up. I'm waiting on Mark Guillory. Let me see. I might be able to plug him in through the phone. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try my best. If not, I'm just going to ride, man. I'm going to hold this shit down regardless. Y'all going to have a show regardless. Yeah, I don't see him on the phone. And this shit here, I don't know what it's telling me. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, I'm just... See, I hit settings, but it ain't giving me nothing, man. Guillory, you trying to get in? Can I see you on the comments? Oh, he said there's nowhere to request. Wow. You know what, guys? I'm going to take this to the face, man. Guys, we're going to catch up next week. I'm going to have to take this one to the face, man. And y'all can ask me questions. I can get the questions off my phone so y'all can ask me questions, man. Hold up, Mark. Let me see if I can pull you in. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, dog. I'm going to try to pull you in another way. Maybe via my phone, and then I'm going to ask people if they can see you. Mark, did you get that request? Let me know, because we got to get going, baby. I don't want to keep the peoples waiting. I got a lot of work here. Don't go nowhere, guys. I got free plays, all that. So it's your loss. Y'all back out. It's your loss, because we started off bad. But trust me, we going to get hot. I promise you, we going to get hot. Okay, Mark, there's nothing you can do still? Wow. Okay, yo, you know what? I'm going to have to hold it down myself. It's too late for me to set up the other joint. I got people tuned in. I don't want to let them leave and then have to come back. You already know what happens when that happens. I'm going to go to the questions I was going to ask Mark Guillory, and I'm going to have to answer them myself, obviously. I was going to ask Mark Guillory, who are the two most impressive teams in week one? Now, I know you can't put too much stock in week one. I get it. But just who's the two most impressive teams? Now, in the AFC, I know the Steelers came out and did their thing, but they barely won and they gave up that big lead. So Steelers had a great showing, but they wasn't the most impressive team. The Chargers also had a great showing, never trailed, led the Raiders all the way and won. That's another great showing, but they wasn't the most impressive team in the AFC. I would have to go with the Buffalo Bills, who went to SoFi Stadium. Josh Allen and company, Stephon Diggs, went over there and handled some business. Von Miller and company and outscored the Rams like 21-zip in the second half, dictated that whole game in the second half. So me personally, the Bills had the best showing in the AFC. And they're going to show out every week. The Bills are business. They coming for motherfuckers next, man. 2 years in a row, they got their heart broken by KC. God forbid if they play KC in the playoffs this year. I'm putting everything on the Bills. They're going to spank the Bills, especially without Tyreek Hill. The Chiefs, they're going to spank the Chiefs without Tyreek Hill. Now, let me go to the NFC. Had a lot of impressive games. You know, the Bears played pretty good. Came back in the Niners and tore that ass up in the fourth quarter. You had the Commanders that showed out some. But I'm going to have to go with Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers shutting down my team on Sunday Night Football, especially their defense. Their defense kept the Cowboys to 3 points the whole game with Dak Prescott. Even though he ran off the field like in the fourth quarter, he ran off the field like he was important. Motherfucker, you ain't important. You out there laying goose eggs, dog. Laying goose eggs. That's why they were throwing B at you and cursing you out. Dog, you got to step your game up, dog. I'm going to call it like it is. I'm a Cowboy fan. You stinking up the joint, dog. You showing up this big in the biggest games. That's why I don't respect you. I don't care what you do in games that don't count. That means nothing to me. Or if Green Bay Packers got a 31-3 lead on you and you line it up the third and fourth quarter against prevent defense, you get no love because there's no bueno. No bueno. I wish they get another quarterback. Go get Jimmy G. Jimmy G right now will lead my team to a better place. Other news. I was going to ask FG this. I'm going to go through the procedures, man. I'm going to go through the procedures. I was going to tell Mark Guillory 2 words. When I tell you these 2 words, I want you to explain to me what that means to you. I was going to say Tom Brady. Now I got to answer that. Even though I was going to put my input, but I got to answer it myself. Tom Brady. I keep telling you guys, stop sleeping on this dude, dog. I don't care if y'all don't like him. I don't care if y'all know he cheated. You could put all that in front of him. He's still knocking down pins, dog. He's still knocking down pins. And I'm not sleeping on him this year because that defense looked good as fuck on Sunday night. And if they defense is playing, the only thing they got to secure is to get that offensive line where it belongs. Because they got all the weapons. All the weapons. Godwin, Evans, all the weapons. Brady, Julio, Fournette. They got all the weapons. They beef up that line. Shaq Barrett, Whitfield, them dudes were all over the field. If they continue to play that brand of football, I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised if they get to the chip again. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I ain't sleeping on them. A lot of you guys is sleeping on them. I ain't sleeping on them. Let me go to next story here. Let me go to my questions to Jeff because this here, I was going to give him choose one and why. I could do that in a little while. Unfortunately, it's going to be hard because I had some games to watch for Sportsbook Jeff in college football that he actually prepared for. I didn't prepare. I was just going to be like, like the devil's advocate and just hit him with questions. I'll name you the teams and then I'm going to go to my next subject. I gave him BYU and Oregon games to watch. From my understanding, he had the lean on Oregon. So these are not actual plays but we call these leans. He likes Oregon on the lean, which means the point spread don't matter. So if they win by 1, 2, or 3, it's a winner on a lean, not a spread. Then I was going to tell him Penn State or Auburn Tigers. Penn State's favored by 3. Oregon's favored by 3.5, by the way. He liked Auburn in that game on that lean. And then last but not least, I didn't get an answer for him. Miami Hurricanes versus Texas A&M. So, Jeff, if you there, you could kind of tell us what was your lean on the Miami Hurricanes, Texas A&M. I know you're mad. I'm mad too, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't get y'all in. I'm sorry. It's just a new device. I took a chance with it. I knew this could happen. I warned y'all about it. And it's not giving me no way to, you know why? Because I don't know how to mess with this, really. I'm not here to make any excuses. I'm just keeping it 100. Then the question I was going to ask Jeff, we were going to bring up Bill Belichick. I want to bring up his resume. Regular season, Bill Belichick is 290 wins, 144 losses. Postseason, 31 wins, 13 losses, 6 Super Bowl wins, 9 Super Bowl appearances. Both of them are the most ever. Most ever. 3 times Coach of the Year, too, by the way. 03, 07, 2010. To me, he's the best head coach ever. But the problem with our sportsbook Jeff, he feels like right now he's kind of a difficult coach to play for because he still thinks he's 20 years younger. And if you watch all these great coaches, I'm going to bring up Mike Krzyzewski for an example. They usually bring up guys for years. So what happens is the guys underneath kind of carry their style of his style of coaching where the actual coach don't really got to do much because these young boys been trained for years to do what he likes. The problem with Bill is that Bill can't keep nobody for whatever reason. People constantly leaving Bill. From the Charlie Weisses, the Romeo Crennels, the Daniel, you know what I'm saying? Like all these coaches, Vrabel, they all seem to break out and they try to run their own shit. So he has nobody that he could really bring up and trust to run his team for him, where he just basically just got to take care of the obvious. So what he's doing right now, he's 70 years old, trying to hold all the weight, trying to carry this whole franchise on his back. And I think he's going to crumble because he's not what he used to be at all. He's still an incredible coach, don't get me wrong. But when you're 70 years old, a lot of things don't work the same. Your legs don't work the same. Your arms, your organs, your brain. So it would be a great time if he was able to bring these guys up like Krzyzewski and let these guys kind of run the squad for him. O'Brien's of the world. But that's why I think he's going to fold and he don't care. He still think he could do it like that, and he can't. And that's going to be the downfall of Bill Belichick. But I wanted y'all to hear Sportsbooks Jeff's, what he had to say, because he was going in on him. Like, I'm just talking the obvious. Sportsbook Jeff was going to get technical on it, but I guess we're going to have to push that for next week when I figure this here out right in front of me. So, Bill Belichick, the only thing I can say is you need help, big dog. You're 70 years old. At 40 years old, it's hard to do it on your own. At 70, it's damn near impossible. Let me move on. I'm going to try to create as I go, guys. Let me see if I got any questions on this joint here. Okay, hold up, guys. Guys, if you got anything, give me up. Jeff said he liked the Vikings and the Bills. That's the best showing. Yes, you could throw the Vikings in there, Jeff. Vikings offense was definitely doing a thing. And with the new coach, the new offensive coordinator, I'm not mad at you, dog. Let me get more questions out here from you guys. Got to do this on my own. I couldn't get nobody in, but it's not going to stop the show. Let me see what we got here. Brian said, too bad for them boys. I don't feel sad. Let me tell you something. If I wasn't loyal, I'd have been jumped off the bandwagon. I never liked the way Jerry Jones ran that operation. It's all Jerry Jones. You know what I'm saying? He's a great businessman, but the way he runs his operation, you can't hire people and try to do their job for them. It just don't work like that. Let me see what else. Other questions. I'm going to go into free plays and choose one and why. I'll be able to knock that out. But I need some questions now because, like I said, guys, I gotta run this myself right now. Huge technical difficulties, but it ain't going to stop shit because I'm going to show out. I'm going to show out regardless. Give me questions. Make it difficult for me, please. I beg you. I beg you. Hold up, guys. Let me fix this here. We got the Yankees. I think they was up 3-0. Wow, 5-3. That means the M's got the Montas. Man, Montas he better pitch 5 innings and win this game. You up 3-0 with a hot team. You can't fold up, man. All right, let me see what other questions, then I'm going to move on. Ronnie Poe in the building. I see you, OG. God bless you, bro. Okay, let me see what else we got. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry. I know how bad y'all wanted to get in, and I'm going to hold the weight on that, but I had to get a new device. Doing it with the phone is cool if I'm on the road. If I'm at home, I had to step my game up, and that's what I did. I just got to figure out how to fuck with this. Okay, Felix said I'm wrong on TJ Watt, that he's always playing. Felix, I don't think you understand what injury means. Half the time he plays, he's injured. He's playing injured. The guy's injury prone. I don't care what you say. He played with a hamstring how many games last year? I know he has something wrong with him, like inside of his leg. You can't tell me no. I love TJ Watt. I know that's your best defensive player. I get it. I get why you defending him. But he's injury prone like his brother, dog. It took his brother, though, a lot of years to be like that. But TJ Watt is one of the nicest defensive players. But soon I'm going to have to put injury prone next to his name if he gets injured one more time. Because he's got to be on the field for your Steelers to win. Because he's a playmaker, ball hawk type of individual. Hold up, guys. Just trying to fix this TV here. The Louisville, Florida State game. Okay, what else you got before I keep going? I'm looking for questions, y'all. Pizza Bottle said Miami's winning their division this year. That's possible, but when you say Miami, Pete, what you mean? Football, NBA? Because both of them could win. Miami Dolphins and Miami Hurricanes also. So you got to tell me which Miami team you mean. Okay, Sandra said the Jets, she hopes they do better. I hope so too. They had a terrible performance opening day. I took a chance with the points and Lamar Jackson lit them up. I think it was just Joe Flacco. They should have brought in the kid White. White would have gave them a better chance to win. Flacco is beyond finish. He's beyond finish. He's like spoil you meat. You never found like spoil you meat in your garbage? Like the shit be stinking up the joint, fruit flies on it, all that. That's Joe Flacco. Let me see what else you got. Yeah, Humphrey, great point. Goldie and All Rise and Judge both have a great opportunity to win the Triple Crown. That would be wonderful for baseball. I don't think that happened with both guys in each league won it at the same time. I don't recall it unless it happened back in the days. If it happened back in the days, I don't recall it, but that would be wonderful for baseball if Goldschmidt and Aaron Judge could win the Triple Crown. Great question, huh? What else we got? I'm just strolling, guys, because I couldn't get my guests in. Trying to look. I'm looking for shit. I'm looking for trouble. But y'all not putting nothing up in here. Give me something. Okay, so since y'all don't got nothing for me, I'm going to go to choose one and why. Yeah, Alan Vasquez, I'm happy you back. You my dog. You being missed is not a good look, but I know you had to make a transition from the East Coast. I mean, you're still in the East Coast, but you went from like Jersey to Miami. So I understand that takes a minute. But now that you already situated, I expect your ass back on the Al York Sports Show. What else we got? Okay. Choose one and why. I made it interesting. Damn, man, I wanted Mark G for this shit, man. Sportsbook Jeff, Mark, everybody's involved. So when I get my decision, y'all can put your decision. Listen, opinions are like assholes. I told Humpty many years ago. Everybody got one. So let's get it popping. We're going to go to the best NBA six-man. Now, I don't mean the best all time. I mean the best from the two names I'm going to give you. And you got to stay with those two names. I don't want you to talk about Detlef Schrempf, Kevin McHale. No. From the two names I'm giving you, I'm going to start off with Jason Terry, a.k.a. The Jet. Even though that's kind of Kenny Smith's name, but Terry's also known as The Jet. Six-man, he's averaging 13.4, 2.3 rebounds, 3.8 assists. Y'all that know Jason Terry, he did it for a lot of years, especially when he won that chip with Miami with Jason Kidd, etc., when they upset it, the Miami Heat, when he was with the Dallas Mavericks, I mean. He had Dallas with Nowitzki and Kidd, and they upset it, the Miami Heat, with LeBron James, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh. Jason Terry, great six-man. I got him up against Vinnie Johnson, the microwave of the bad boys. He averaged 12.3.2, 3.3 assists. Now, Terry got the better numbers, but I'm fucking with the microwave. I'm fucking with the microwave, Vinnie Johnson. You ask me, he's probably, in my book, the best six-man ever. Now, people are going to say that, right now that Clarkson is a six-man, and he's averaging like damn near 20 points. Okay, his numbers are going to be better. I give you that. But Vinny came off the bench and hit big shots in big moments. A lot of you youngins don't know about that. Go to YouTube, look him up, the microwave. Let's go to football now. Put your opinions. Everybody has, entitled to their opinion, man. Everybody's entitled. The best NFL left-footed kicker. I have to switch it up a little bit. Left-footed kicker. And Marcus Guillory would have appreciated this. I got Morton Anderson, who basically was the point leader for many, many years. Kicked with the Falcons, the Vikings. Morton Anderson was a real great lefty fucking kicker, man. I mean, this guy was money in the bank. Damn near 80% on field goals, 99% on extra points. But of course, the extra point was the short version, not the long version they got now. Versus Sebastian Janikowski, Oakland Raider guy, big stomach, but damn, he could kick a field goal. He clocked out at 80%. Longest field goal ever was 63 yards for Janikowski. Gun in my head, I'm running with Morton Anderson. I know Guillory probably got a different answer. Morton Anderson is my guy as the best left-footed kicker in the NFL. Or definitely between them two. Now we go to MLB. You give a guy baseball for 9 innings, 7 innings, whatever. Who's going to get you the most strikeouts from these two individuals that I'm going to name you? I'm going to start off with Dwight Gooden, a.k.a. Dr. K. 7.5 strikeouts every 9 innings. His highest was 11.5 every 9 innings. Versus Randy Johnson, a.k.a. the Big Unit. Big Unit averaged 10.6 and 9. And that's a 22-year career. And Big Unit's highest strikeout total was 13.4. You know I got to run with the Big Unit. I love Dwight Gooden, especially before he was messing with the Montana. But Big Unit did it longer, stronger, and if I need a strikeout, it's either going to be Nolan Ryan or the Big Unit. And those are my three choices. Hopefully you guys can give me yours and we can break them down. Okay, guys, let's play with it a little bit before I get into my giveaway. I'm going to take on some questions. Let's see what you guys got. In a minute, guys. Yeah, Humpty likes Vinnie Johnson, I see. Yeah, X-Man was laughing at my Yankees when we were struggling against the A's. I think we split against the A's. And split or we lost 3 out of 4. No, we split. I know some bum team got us. Like, it was Anaheim. I think Anaheim got us, if I'm correct, 2 out of 3. He was laughing. And I told him, watch what you doing, dog. Because, you know, the Mets going to hit a cold streak. They're not going to be hot forever. And the Mets just got swept by the lonely Cubs. In a critical situation. When the Braves are on their ass. When the Yankees were splitting with these guys, we had a 10-game lead, 9-game lead. I'm not making excuses. All I'm saying is we had cushion. We had a lot of cushion. Mets got swept with no cushion. Do the math, dog. So I got to say, do the math. Let me see what else you guys got. Oh, Humpty's very active today, man. I really appreciate it. Let me see. Gerson said that Janikowski missed the extra point for SSU that cost them, damn, a 10-team teaser with $50. That shit probably paid about $8,000, right, Jeff? Damn. Okay, what else we got, guys? Let me look through. I'm so mad my guys ain't with me, man. I had so much in store for you guys. But it don't matter. Like I said, I'm going to hold the fort down myself. That's what I do. Let me see what else you got. Hold up. Okay, let me go to my free picks. And then I'm just going to freestyle for y'all. I'm going to make sure I mention this because my man Sportsbook Jeff, he's been on my back about it, and I need to get him off my back. Free picks, guys. Get your pen, papers. Start ready to make some money because we had 2 brutal weeks. 3 and 5 back-to-back weeks. That's hitting at a 40% ratio. No bueno. Not on my show. No bueno. Sportsbook Jeff been hot like fish grease. Holding us down. OGJ been sleeping. Part-time bro, sleeping. Al York Sports, sleeping. I went 1-1 last week, though, and I'm ready to come. So let me give out the free picks. Get them ready. Get your pens ready. I'm going to start off with part-time bro. She likes the Chicago Bears. If I'm correct, it's Sunday Night Football or Monday night, one of those, plus 10 points versus the Green Bay Packers. Bears plus 10 versus the Green Bay Packers. Her second play, she likes the Maryland Terrapins college football. -3 versus SMU. So look at those games. Play what you could afford. Don't put your rent money and then you messaging me, talk about you about to commit suicide because of our picks. Don't do that to yourself. Put what you could afford. If it's $50, then it's $50. Don't try to impress people when you can't afford shit. It's like them dudes in the hood wearing $800 coats, $600 sneakers, but they sleeping in somebody's fucking living room. Get a crib, dog. Get your own crib. Fuck looking good for nobody. Get your crib. So, play what you could afford. Now we going to OGJ's free picks. OGJ likes the New England Patriots. Felix Jacino ain't gonna like this. Minus 2.5 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know why I put plus 2.5. Minus 2.5 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is the game that I think a lot of people are going to be on the Steelers, especially with that showing in game 1. And New England got trounced in Miami, and they're on the road again, and people are wondering why New England's favorite. I'm just telling y'all, be careful with that if you fucking with the Steelers. Don't say I didn't warn you. OGJ's second pick, guys. He likes the Oregon Ducks, minus 3.5 versus BYU. Another scenario of one team looking really bad, one team looking really good. And the one that's looking bad is the favorite, Oregon Ducks, minus 3.5, OGJ. Those are 4 picks I just gave y'all. Let me go to AKA Fish Grease. Jeff Gerson likes the Huskies, Washington Huskies, college football, minus 3.5 versus Michigan State, MSU. That's right, he likes the Huskies, minus 3.5 versus Michigan State. His second bet, going into the NFL, he likes the Washington Commanders, plus 1.5 versus the Detroit Lions. Remember what I told you earlier? Lions are not only losing their center, who's huge on the offensive, shifting right, shifting left, but they also might be without Swift. They leading back, though I told them the Lions are loaded. They loaded. I mean, they got a kid named Vaughn Jefferson that can start in like 80% of the league. So they're not going to really lose the running game, though you would like to have Swift, and continue, to switch him up. But the center being out might be the difference in that game. So he likes the Commanders. Those are Jeff Bo's pick. Huskies, college, Commanders in the NFL. Now I'm going to give you my picks. I'm going to run with the Indianapolis Colts, minus 3 at Jacksonville. A place that they really don't play good at. But even though they tied last week, if you went to the Colts locker room, they'll be happy, but they'll tell you that they felt like that was a loss. And the reason being because they probably led for like 3 minutes of that game, and the Texans was dogging them the whole game. It took the Colts to outscore them 17-zip in the fourth quarter just to get the push. And not to mention, Blankenship missed my fucking field goal to get me paid. I had a nice 2-teamer, a money line. I mean, I got paid for one of the games, but I would have got paid for the Colts and the other game, which was the Chargers. Blankenship, they cut him. That was such a bad miss. They fucking cut him in the first game of the season. I like that. You fuck my money up, you got to go. And I got a teaser in my second pick. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are minus 2.5 on a 6-point teaser. I never normally do this. I'm going to move the money across the number. And for minus 2.5, I'm going to make them plus 3.5. So that means they can lose by a field goal. By 1, 2, 3. That wins. That part of the ticket wins. And I got it knotted up with the Las Vegas Raiders, who are minus 5.5 versus the Arizona Cardinals. So I'm going to make the Raiders plus 0.5. And that's important to throw the plus 0.5 because a lot of games are going to end up in ties this year. And if you got a tie and you got plus 0.5, that's a win. So remember that. Those are 8 more picks. We 6-10. You know I don't lie. I keep it all the way 100. Y'all motherfuckers ever catch me lying, hit me up on my messenger and let me hear about it. Because I'm the only loser in Vegas. Everybody's a fucking winner out here. Everybody. I'm the only guy that loses in Vegas. I want y'all to figure that out. I don't mean to get excited, but sometimes I just do. Okay, so any last questions? And then we're going to go to the giveaway. And like I said, I'm tremendously saddened that my guys ain't on with me. Damn, it just stole a lot for what I wanted to accomplish today. But it is what it is. Let me see what you got. Give me a minute, guys. Humpty said, any news? Oh, Darnell, what up, my brother? That's my brother, Darnell, man. Yo, yeah, I just told him, Darnell, I'm out of the graveyard life. Let me repeat myself. I got a lot of family in the graveyard life that I had great times with, and I will never forget that. I want everybody on my graveyard team to know that I'm not there just on some work shit. Like, I'm not one of them dudes that say, yo, your workers are just, the guys you work with are just work people. No. If we develop a relationship, it's a fucking relationship. That's why I don't fuck with too many people, because when I do develop one, it's hardcore. I don't play that be your man because we work together shit. I don't do that. Well, I'm not fake like that. I don't know how a lot of fake people do that. Either I fuck with you or I don't. If I don't like you, you're going to know about it. If I like you, I do. So, Darnell, you one of the ones I like. Appreciate you and stay in contact, my brother. Let me see what else we got. Humpty said something about any news about our basketball team. Well, we got developing stuff going on, Humpty, but nothing with a hammer on it yet. But when that start to come out, I promise you, I will notify my audience. Let me see what else we got. No doubt, Darnell, you much appreciated, baby. You much appreciated. I had some technical difficulties, new device, new computer. I don't know how to play with it, so I didn't know how to get my guesses in today. So I had to ride this one out myself. But like I said, it's all good. What else we got? Douglas said, do the Eagles win this week? That's a good question, Douglas. Y'all playing a tough Minnesota Viking team. You're my boy, Douglas. But if I had a gun in my head, I got to run with Jefferson and company, man. They very impressive, but that's not to say that your team didn't look impressive. But look who you played, and look who Minnesota played. Minnesota played Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. You played golf and the Lions. So it's hard to give you stock against a team that's been winning like three games a year for the last 4 or 5 years, as if the Packers been like in the conference championship like damn near every year. So Minnesota looked like the better team. They play like the better team. So I will have to say my lean is on Minnesota that game, dog. You still my man, but I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I like Minnesota that game. What else we got? Let me see what else we got, guys. Appreciate everybody still tuned in. Much love for that, man. We're about to go to the giveaways in about 3 more minutes. I'm just scanning for questions. Peace Sabato, you still didn't get back to me. Miami who? Miami Heat. Miami Dolphins. I know it's football season, but you can mean anything by that. See what else we got. Give y'all some updates. Give me a minute. Looking at the college football game, Friday night game. 21-14 Louisville. Florida State is driving. They at the Louisville 26-yard line. Let's hope they don't get in. I'll give up a field goal, goddammit. Don't get in. Give me a minute. I'm looking at this last play right here. Then I'm going to tune back in with y'all. Yeah, I got games going on all over, man. Here, there, I got one in the back. That's how I keep it. I told y'all, I keep games bouncing on me all day. Let me see what else we got. I'm just looking, guys. I'm surprised you guys are not superiorly active today. Normally you guys got 1,000 questions. Chango in the building, baby. I got to give a shout out to Chango. Came through, see the kid yesterday. Raiders. And I'm on them this week. Listen, I had the Chargers week 1. I'm not here trying to fool nobody. I know I got the black and gray shit on, but I'm not trying to fool nobody. I had Chargers last week. But like I tell you, money means more to me than a fucking team. I'm running with the Raiders this week, baby. Raiders! He loved that shit. That's why I did that. Let me see what else we got. Dodgers, too, playing good ball, Django. Dodgers are playing superior ball. My thing with them is they really never hit like a bad slump. And if they happen to catch a slump in the playoffs, adios, amigos. They better be careful. See, the Mets slumping, Yankees slump, Redbird slump first half of the season, Stroh slumped there for a minute. Dodgers like the only team that has a slump all year. And it's the lower averages. They're going to eventually slump. They better hope they slump now, last 10 games, so that they can pick it up come playoff time. Because you don't want to slump in the playoffs. Trust me. What else we got? Yeah, I had to give it up to Chango. He came through the building on my last day. He didn't know, but I told him, yo, no more graveyard. He didn't believe me in the beginning. But when he go there again and he see my black ass ain't there, he gonna know I'm for real. What else we got? I'm just scanning. I'm scanning before I do the giveaway. 1 more minute, and we get into the giveaway. I don't want to leave nobody out. Okay, yo, Al, man, you didn't answer my question. Okay, Loco said that Kansas City smashed the Lightning. I don't know what game you was watching, Loco. I had Kansas City -3. If they smashed them, then I would have won, right? They only won by 3. So, to me, when you say smash, that's 10 or more points. They only won by 3. So I don't know if you left the game early when they were winning by 10 and you shut your TV off. Because if you did, you missed the last drive by Justin Herbert, who threw a touchdown on 4th and goal from like the 8-yard line. That fucking had me fucking vexed. They just took my money right out of my pocket. I mean, they ain't steal it. They gave it back to me, but I ain't win. If I would have won, it would have been a beautiful night. Let's get to the giveaway, guys. Give me 1 minute. Let me get the right song here, and we ready to go. Give me 1 minute. Told you I was going to hold this shit down. Still very upset, though, that my people wasn't able to get on. I want y'all to know, Mark and Jeff, I'm upset, but I had to do what I had to do. Give me a minute. So I'm going to hold this shit down regardless. Like I told my man Plu, I'm going to hold it down regardless. That's what I do, man. Put me on a fucking stage with 50,000 people. God's gonna give me the strength to perform, I promise you. Especially with all this waiting shit. 5 years in waiting, 7 years in waiting. Hold up, guys, I'm trying to find it. The song I normally put, it's not popping up. Give me a minute. Okay, hold up. Give me a minute. We're going to the giveaways now. Good luck to everybody. Let the best person win. Let me just get this song and then we're going to be out. A lot of technical difficulties, but we got through it. Y'all got the information. Everything's good. Hold up. Battery running low. Let me, yeah, I'm just learning this joint by here. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go. Best person win. Price Tag Entertainment, baby. You already know. Gotta turn that down a little so that y'all can see the ball come out. And y'all can see that there's no cheating. We're going round 3. Giveaway 1. Let the best winner win. 1 through 20. Let me marinate these bad boys. Let's go. go. Here we go. Round 1 giveaway. Round 3 giveaway 1. Round 3 giveaway 1. Let's go. Got a winner. I know you see it. I know you see it. You see it? The winner for round 3 giveaway 1. Number 9. Number 9. Gotta be the Philly kid, baby. The Philly kid in the building, baby. Let's go. That's the one that asked me about the Eagles, and I told him the Vikings. Let me rush this real quick. Damn, I'm mad. Shit, I wanted to have my mans with me, man. I have questions for those guys, man. I promise you I'll figure it out by next week for sure. Round 3, giveaway 2. Round on giveaway 1 winner, Philly kid. 21 through 40 now. (21 through 40). Here we go. Here we go. And the winner is, here we go. We got a winner. I know you see it. I know you see it. The winner for giveaway 2 round 3 is 27. 27. You're not gonna believe it. She hasn't played the last 2 weeks. She comes back. Let me turn this off. And came and won today. Miss Jess, congratulations on a winner. Congratulations. Let me go to the summary and we out of here. Give me a minute, guys. Wow. Let me lift this up here. I want to say thank you guys for continuing to tune in. Let me go to my phone so I can see who's still on here. Kind of wicked. I had to use 2 different devices just to see who's on. I couldn't get nobody in. I take full responsibility for that. And I promise you guys that we're going to make that up. Hold on. I got to lower the volume on the other one because the other one's a little behind. That's the one I can see your names and everything. Well, let me start off by saying rest in peace to my man Lawrence Certain. You'll never be forgotten, big dog. We shared a lot of great conversations at work. I'm just extremely saddened. A lot of us is extremely saddened what happened. Just wish you would have spoke to a couple of us, but you didn't, and it is what it is. But you'll be highly missed, dog. And like I said, when I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and I fucked with you. So I'm gonna leave that at that. And then rest in peace. And also, I'm done with the graveyard shit. My feet can't take it no more. My legs, I can't sleep. I get in like 6:30 in the morning. I don't sleep till 11. I wake up at 2, 3. My whole shit is all fucked up. My brain is all over. I'm not sleeping correctly. That went to an end. I'm going back to my regular life shit. And hopefully, I could be better because it ain't gonna stop me to do what I'm doing, but it's taking its toll. And when something takes its toll, it's time to throw the white flag. So I threw the white flag in for graveyard at least for a couple years, though. Now, if I get something down the line and it's something I can't refuse, maybe, but I threw the white flag on Graveyard. So let me go to the summary, then we're going to close it out. We couldn't get our guest, Mark Guillory, in. Like I said, I'm saddened over that. Sportsbook Jetford was ready to go. But I basically kind of spoke for y'all in my way. With the two hottest teams right now after week one. I know it's hard to put stock in that. Also, Tom Brady. A lot of people sleeping on Tom Brady. That's the worst thing you can ever do, because this is the guy. He's like Jordan. You don't want to give him a chip. You don't want to give him inspiration, motivation. These are guys you want to stay away from that. Kobe Bryant also. You want to stay away from that. If anything, if you don't like Brady, you want to talk good about him. You don't want to talk bad, because all you're going to do is enlight him, turn him up, get him furious, and he's going to come back and make another run. That's what Tom Brady does, man. That's what he does. We touched up on choose one and why. A lot of people I see lean on Vinnie Johnson. I didn't see nothing with the lefty kicker and Randy Johnson. I seen a few people that like Randy Johnson. So we got that out the way. I touched up Bill Belichick, greatest coach ever. I think he should hang it up. He should have hang it up a year after Brady left him. You know, you out there with a rookie quarterback. You know what you're going to go through is what you're going through now. And like I said, you don't have a staff that sticks with you. You got guys that leave, come back, leave, come back. You know, for some reason, for a great of a coach that you are, people don't ride with you. And I'm not to say that's your fault. Maybe you created opportunity for them to get the bag. I get that. So that's not really your fault. But I'm starting to think it's more than that, Bill. I'm starting to think it's not only that they got the opportunity, I think they just get tired of you, dog, because you stay in motherfuckers' ass like no tomorrow. You don't know how to let up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you personally. The rumors that I hear around being in the sports world and hearing these guys that used to play with you, you know, they're not going to really say much because you won them championships. But some of them spoke and said that it's not easy to be, in an organization like New England because, you know, Bill is a little rough with it. As you've seen, as soon as Randy Moss just got out of line this much, you dismissed him immediately. And I respect that because you got your way of doing things, but you're 70. If you're 70, you got to be a little more lax, dog. You can't be like that Sergeant Slaughter kind of head coach at 70 years old. You ain't going to have nobody. You ain't going to win no more. And you're going to see if you don't change your ways. And then we gave out also, we went on the free picks. Like I said, I'm bright and early, front and center. I'm right in front of the camera. 2 weeks we had that were unproductive. 3-5 is to me totally unacceptable, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm the only one that admits when we lose in Vegas. Everybody else, you go to any handicapper, any website, they all 13-1 every week. Look at it yourself. You think I'm lying? They either 13-1. The worst I ever seen was 10-3. I'm the only one that went 3-5 2 weeks in a row. Y'all do the math. And with that, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging on. Appreciate the questions. I'm going to learn this new device. It's so much sexier. I just got to learn how to fuck with it. Once I learn how to fuck with it, we going to run like we ran when I was doing it with my phone. I promise y'all. Salute to everybody. The giveaway winners, the Philly Kid, Miss Jess, two people that haven't won in a long time. Salute to everybody. Keith Vega, who just sent me 2 pictures. Guys, continue to play. And like I said, get me one more person. That's all I ask from all of y'all. We want to open the giveaway 3. That's the goal. Now that I'm up early, I can probably do that. Graveyard shift, there's no way I could do that. Now I could probably do that. And with that, Al York Sports, the raw truth. Enjoy your weekend. I love y'all. Rest in peace. Lawrence Certain, my brother.